So, you're thinking about building a career as an auto professional here in California? Awesome. It can seem like a super complicated engine to figure out at first, but there's actually a really clear roadmap to follow. Today, we're going to pop the hood on the Bureau of Automotive Repair's framework to show you exactly how to navigate your career path, from day one all the way to Master Tech. Let's get into it.
Have you ever stood in a garage, looked around, and just thought, man, how do I get to be the one calling the shots here? Well, whether you're brand new to this or you've been turning wrenches for years and just want to make it official, there is a totally structured path to follow. And that map comes directly from California's Bureau of Automotive Repair, or as we all call it, BAR. They've put together this entire framework that guides you from your very first training course all the way through keeping your license current and even leveling up your skills. And why do they do all this? Well, it's all about protecting consumers by setting a really high, consistent standard for everyone in the industry. Okay, let's start right at the beginning of the road, your first certification path, the initial licensure training. This is ground zero. It's the foundation where you build all the core knowledge you need to get started. So let's break this down. You can see there are basically three different starting lines. First, you've got the Level 1 course, Engine and Emission Control. That's a 68-hour deep dive into basic theory for new folks. Then there's Level 2, the Smog Check training. It's shorter, only 28 hours, because it's totally focused on the procedures all inspectors have to know. And for all you aspiring repair techs, there's the big one, a 72-hour diagnostic and repair course. That's where you really build those high-level skills. The point is, each one is tailored to a specific goal.
And this is a really crucial point. That Level 1 course, BAR makes it super clear. This is the starting block for Smog Check inspector applicants who are new to the field, people with minimal or even zero experience. So if you already have some experience, your path might actually look a little different.
All right, so you got your license. That's just the first lap. The auto world changes so fast, so BAR has continuing education built right in to keep you up to speed. Let's talk about keeping your license current, what we're calling the renewal race. And check this out, there are two very different tracks for renewal. If you're a Smog Check inspector, it's a pretty straightforward 4-hour online update every 2 years. That's mainly about program changes and new rules. But if you're a repair technician, it's a more intense 16-hour course you have to take at a certified school. And that makes total sense, right? Technicians have to stay on top of all the constantly changing vehicle technology. Now, let's be real. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes minor mistakes happen, maybe a little documentation error. Well, BAR has a system for that too. Think of it as a required pit stop to get you back on track without it hurting your public record. It's called remedial training. So if you get a citation for a minor violation, you can take this 8-hour course that's all about BAR laws and regulations. And here's the huge benefit. You complete it, and that citation doesn't get publicly disclosed on BAR's website. It's a fantastic chance to learn from a mistake and just move forward. But, and this is a big but, you need to remember this number, 18 months. You can only use this remedial training option once in an 18-month period. So yeah, it's a valuable second chance, but it's not a get-out-of-jail-free card you can use over and over again. Okay, so beyond all the required stuff, BAR's framework actually encourages you to keep learning and to specialize. This is where you can really set yourself apart from the crowd and expand your professional toolkit to work on more advanced systems. A perfect example is working on vehicle safety systems. To do that, you're going to need certifications from ASE. That's the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence. ASE is the gold standard for mechanics. As you can see, this includes specialized certs like A4 for suspension, A5 for brakes, and A6 for electrical systems. These prove you absolutely have the expertise to work on these critical components. And here's a really cool feature of the BAR system. They let you showcase your expertise. You can submit all kinds of certifications, from industry bodies like ASE and ICAR, college degrees, even manufacturer-specific training you've done. These all get listed on the Public Auto Shop Locator, which is a powerful way to build trust with customers and bring in more business. It's a total win-win. Okay, so with all these different paths and options, you might be thinking, whoa, how do I keep all of this straight? Don't worry, BAR provides some excellent navigation tools to help you manage your career journey. Let's look at the resources for the road. The most important tool you need to know is CalArc, the California Automotive Resource Center. This thing is your one-stop online hub for pretty much everything. You can use it to find and register for all the training classes we've talked about. You can complete your update training there. Seriously, it's like the central command for your career development. And hey, as you're planning your training, just remember that there's funding available. Don't let the cost of certification hold you back.
So many automotive associations and organizations offer scholarships. It is absolutely worth doing a little research to see how you can get some financial support for your career journey. So there you have it. The path is laid out, the resources are right there, and the opportunities are waiting. The BAR framework gives you a clear, step-by-step guide to building a really successful career. So the only question left is, with the roadmap this clear, what's the first turn you're going to make?